Test your voice, say something.
Hello, hello, hello.
Alright. It'll get it up in a second. And I can see now. Just stop me here and cold here. We should be good, right? Oh, we don't know. But why is it just this screen? It says offline still. Hey, alright. Hello? Hello? I can't tell if I just can't hear it because it's loud or what. Hey! Alright, there's the delay. I can hear it. Hello? Hello? Ready? I can't tell if I just can't hear it because alright. Hello? Hey! Alright, there's the delay. I can hear it. Hello? Welcome to Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. The veteran. What's your team name? Hello. Welcome to Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. The veteran. What's your team name? Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move on. What's your team name? Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move on. We're finding a way to place them. Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move on. We're finding a way to place them. Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move on. We're finding a way to place them. Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move on. We're finding a way to place them. Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move on. We're finding a way to place them. Tonight will be the welcome to Memorial Fieldhouse, where we have a matchup between your hometown Panthers. Hello. We'll move Yeah, no, but we're talking like live. Alright, I think we're good. Yep, we were experiencing some brief audio issues, but we should be good now. Alright, so as we were saying, it's going to be vital to contain Shelby Coker, as she dropped 38 points on the Panthers her last time out. Alright, so and to force Lutheran to take some bad shots. They shot very well from the field last year as a team, and if Wilmot hopes to stay in this game, their defense is going to have to show up. And to force Lutheran to take some
out of the paint, you got to close out on shooters.
Alright. And to force Lutheran to take some especially important, as we look at Wilmot's record last year, they finished a strong 16-8 and second in conference, short to just Union Grove.
Especially important,
they have a relatively large enrollment of 1,125 students and put up a pretty respectable 56.5 points per game. Dane, anything to add? They have a relatively large enrollment of 1,125 students and put up a pretty respectable 56.5 points per game. All right, moving on to the visiting Shoreland Lutheran. Last year they finished 12-12, right at 500. They finished 5th in the Classic Metro Conference. A relatively small school with a enrollment of 311, and put up an also respectable 49.2 points per game. Right at 500. They finished 5th in the Classic Metro Conference. A relatively small school with a enrollment of 311, and put up an also respectable 49.2 points per game. And we talk about Wilmot graduating. They graduated 62.3% of their points last year, which is going to be a big problem for them moving forward if they can't replace them in some manner. And we talk about Wilmot graduating. They graduated 62.3% of their points last year. Their leading scorers last year were Devin Coleman, replace them in some manner, who averaged 11 points per game. And losing her is a big blow to the offense. Their leading scorers last year were Devin Coleman. Leading Panthers this year is Megan Zeno. Last season, she put up 8.5 points per game playing in the post. And losing her is a big blow to the offense. Leading scorers last year were Devin Coleman. Panthers this year is 1.2 steals per game. Last season, she put up 8. How well do you think she'll have to play tonight in order for Wilmot to get the win?
I think she's going to tonight, but
Scorers last year were Devin Coleman. Panthers this year.
She's a 1.2 third-year varsity player, second-year starter.
How well do you think she'll have to play tonight in order for Wilmot to get the win? All right, looking at the visiting Lutheran, Shelby Coker leads the team. Very evident that she's one of the better players in her conference. Last season, as just a sophomore, averaging almost 20 points a game on a very efficient 57% from the field. And surprisingly, grabbing 7.2 boards per game while standing at a stature of just 5'4". She also dished out just about 5 assists per game and played well defense on the perimeter with 2 steals. Dan, what do you think we got to do to contain her tonight? Standing at a stature of just 5'4". She also dished out just about 5 assists per game and played well defense. All right, Dan, I agree with you there. We're going to take a brief intermission as the national anthem play here in Wilmot. Standing at a stature of just 5'4". She also dished out just about 5. We are back live on air here, post-national anthem, about to get underway at Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. We just have to hold on a minute here. We are back. Starters are here. Post national anthem. About to get underway at Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. We just have to hold on a minute here. We are back. Starters are here. Post national anthem. About to get underway at Veterans Memorial Fieldhouse. We just have to hold on a minute here. We are back. Starters are here. Post national anthem. I know. That's what I'm trying to fix.
We'd like to remind fans of WIA requirements sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profane, racist, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated. That's what it's about. Tonight's competition. Both Shoreland Lutheran High School and Wilmot Union High School appreciate your cooperation.
All right, folks, we're about to get underway here with the tip-off. Did you get the scalpers? All right, and Wilmot will start with the ball here. Number 3, Riley Alexander playing point here. Dribbles down, passes the perimeter to Haley Lamberson. She circles, passes back to the top of the key. Back to Alexander. She drives, tries a floater, off the rim, bounce out. Wilmot with the rebound. Lamberson drives, passes out. Ooh, steal by Lutheran. They're playing solid defense here to start. On the break, puts up a mid-range jumper, and they get the board back. Lutheran passing it around, and a foul. It'll be Wilmot's ball. All right, here's Lamberson dribbling up the court. Passes out to Alexander. Those two have been playing off each other to start the game. Top of the key. Over to Lamberson. Pump fake. Dribbles in. Alexander 3. Ooh, off the rim. But good board by Lamberson, keeping the play alive. Past the perimeter. And steal by Lutheran. They're driving here. Into the paint, puts it up, and a layup goes for Lutheran. They lead 2-0 here. Wilmot, good perimeter passing still. Middle to Morgan, taken away by Lutheran. Their third steal in a row. Fast break. Easy layup on the other end. They're turning offense into defense seamlessly. Wilmot on the drive. Three-pointer comes up short off the rim. And Lutheran will get the rebound. Coker takes it up the court now. Looking for a seam. Drives mid-range jumper off the rim. Forward to Lamberson. But she's camped in the lane. And I believe it is a reaching foul on Lutheran. Dana, what do you see in Lutheran's defense here early that's allowing them to stymie our offense?
Well, I noticed in one possession they are fronting the post that'll make it hard for Zeno to get the ball.
Good observation. Lamberson dribbles it down here. Pass it to the top of the key. They're trying to work it into Morgan, but another steal. Oh, good move by Coker. Takes it in the lane. The layup, oh, off the rim. Wilmot might have a fast break opportunity here. Zeno's running out ahead. The pass to her. Takes it in the lane. Foul and one. Wilmot gets on the board here.
Foul on high for first, team second. Zeno to the line.
Zeno will shoot one. It's up, and it's good. Wilmot tightens the score, 3-4. Here comes Cocker. Pass to the perimeter. They're moving it nicely here. Lutheran trying to get it into the post. A cut. Cocker mid-range. And 2. Good floater.
Good take by Hickey.
And it looks like Wilmot will be at the line for the second time in the game. Wilmot could bring the game back within 1 point here. And a good first shot by Hickey. That's what they're going to need if they want to win this game down the stretch. Consistency at the line. And 2 are in. And Wilmot cuts it back to a 1 point game. Trailing 5-6 against Lutheran. Pass. They're working to the outside. Coker, the 3. Oh, and she drains that. Nothing but net as Shoreland Lutheran takes a 9-5 lead. Lamberson gets in the paint. Passes it out. 3 off the rim by Hickey. Lutheran running out ahead here. Oh. The pass. Coker gets at the perimeter. Double move into the paint. And it looks like a charging foul will be called on Coker. Good fundamental play there by Wilmot. Dane, what do you think's allowed Coker to score so many points here early?
She's been able to get to the mid-range spot very often.
Yeah, I agree. She shot very well from there last year. Looking at about a 60%. All right, Wilmot here with the ball. Lamberson running point. All right, some motion cuts here. Back to the perimeter. Mid-range jumper, and it is in. 7-9. Wilmot down by 2. Good shot by the sophomore Ketterhagen. And foul on Wilmot here. Blocking foul. If Wilmot's going to want to keep this close, they got to start playing defense and locking Coker down. Lutheran to inbound. They're passing around the perimeter. Coker with the ball. Good move. Passes it. Lutheran maintains possession. They're circling here. Try to get in the paint. Steal by Zeno. Good play there on defense. That's just what they need to get back in it. And they're running the fast break here. Oh, lost control of the ball. Lutheran with the steal. Coker running ahead. She puts up the layup. Oh, and she's fouled. Coker will go to the line with Lutheran leading 9-7.
Her first, team second. Coker to the line, shoot 2.
She misses the first. Coker here attempting her second. And it is good. Lutheran takes a 10-7 lead. All right, Wilmot gets it into the paint. And 2 points on the layup. Wilmot cuts it back down to a 1 point game. They're keeping it close here. Coker with the pass. Oh, she threw it away. Wilmot ball. And Dane, that's what you want to see. You want to put Coker in a situation to pass. You never want her with the ball in her hand.
She's creating a lot of opportunities for herself. If we can force turnovers, I can see a very good game.
All right, here's Lamberson with the ball, running point. Dishes it out. Back in. Oh, Lamberson on the drive. And she loses it, but was fouled before. Blocking foul on Lutheran.
Foul on Hagel. Her first. Team fifth.
Ashley, let's go to inbound. There's a stoppage of play. And it is sub for Lutheran. It looks like... Hold on a second here. Bear with me. It looks like Kesley Hill is checked into the game as Wilmot attempts a shot and it goes off the rim. Lamberson fights for the board, but Lutheran gets it. Coker running ahead. Good pass. Shot from mid-range. Miss. Lutheran with the board. And Zeno forces a jump ball, looks like. No. They say that it was a foul. Okay. Lutheran commits the foul. And that wastes them a possession there. Here comes Lamberson. Dishes. Wilmot still trying to get in the paint here. But the defense from Lutheran looking strong. And a mid-range jumper falls short for Wilmot. Lutheran with the rebound. Coker running floor. Gets it in the paint. And looks like a reach on Wilmot.
That'll be the second on Kloss.
That's unfortunate. She was in the starting lineup. She's looked like a core component of the offense tonight. And in comes Riley Alexander again for Haley Lamberson. Oh, Klaus, my bad. Inbound for Lutheran. They pass it around the perimeter. They're looking to get a Coker here. And they do. She's cutting. Good pass. The layup. And falls short. The Lutheran with the board. Oh, what a block. Zeno blocks Coker for what was sure to be an easy layup. Coker with the drive. Dish. They maintain possession. 3-second violation on Lutheran. Wilmot played their best defensive series there. Here comes Lamberson with the ball. She's calling a play. Dishes it. A shot. And three-pointer off for Wilmot. Coker with the board. She's getting ganged up on. Oh, good pass ahead. And a foul. Lutheran will go to the line. Didn't look like much contact. And the foul is on Riley Alexander. 4 fouls. Wilmot is looking not to get in to put Lutheran in the bonus here as it hurt. As Lutheran sinks the first free throw. Lutheran leads 11-9 with the second free throw on the way. Up, and it is off. Wilmot with the rebound. Over. Pass to the corner to Lamberson. She dishes it back. Oh, and a bad pass will lead to a turnover. Lutheran ball. Kesley Hill to inbound here. And the refs have suspended play for a little bit to fix the clock. A sub for Lutheran as Kayla Pagel comes back into the game for the Pacers. All right, Kesley Hill inbounding. Pacers have it. Deep pass, and they threw it away. Wilmot's ball. 3 good defensive possessions for Wilmot in a row here. Lamberson dribbles it up. Passes. Oh, bad pass and a lot of contact. There will be a foul on Lutheran.
That'll be the second on Coker.
Common blocking foul. And Wilmot to inbound here. Oh, Wilmot is in the bonus. So it will result in a free throw. First free throw, up and good. She'll get a second. Kenzie Ketterhagen to attempt the second free throw here. It is up, and it falls just short, but the rebound. Wilmot has possession. Pass out. Ketterhagen, mid-range jumper, falls short, but she gets the board. Lamberson Dish to Alexander. Back to Lamberson. In the paint. The shot. Oh, and it falls in after the long roll. Wilmot will take its first lead of the game, 12-11. The crowd here is getting into it at Wilmot. Coker with the ball. She dishes to the corner. Good defense here. Back to Coker. She pulls a three off the rim. Forward goes to Wilmot. They're slowing it down, trying to play at their tempo here. Ketterhagen dishes into the paint. Ashley, oh. And she will be fouled. It's a non-shooting foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1 free throw.
Lesko to the line. Shoot one bonus.
Ashley Lesko here has been getting the ball in the paint, and this is her first opportunity at the line. And it's good off the board. The Panthers push their lead to 13-11. Second one, up, off the rim, no good. Lutheran the rebound. And a travel, but so Wilmot will retain the ball. This could be big for them to go up 4 points here. Maybe even 5 with a three-pointer. Alexander Dim on the ball. Zeno has it in the paint. Oh, she fights through a lot of contact. No call. Off the board, out of bounds, and we'll go to Lutheran. And timeout Lutheran here.
Timeout Lady Pacers.
Dane, how do you think we've been able to contain Coker here? She started out hot, but we brought the game back. We now have a 2-point lead.
I think right now we're pressuring her teammates. She has no one to really bail out to.
I think I agree. We're putting pressure on her to make passes. I think if we force the rest of the team to try to make plays and score, that they can't win.
Definitely. Their offense runs through Coker.
Yep, Coker alone. So now we'll take this break to look at the score last time that Wilmot played. So it was a disappointing 10-point loss for Wilmot, and Coker absolutely went off. 38 points, 8 rebounds, and Brugge with 18 and 12. And you see both of Wilmot's leading scorers in that game have now graduated. So production tonight, we've really seen a lot of Lamberson and Alexander and Ketterhagen at the guard position. They've been passing well on the perimeter, and the defense has improved definitely. It's definitely a challenge, though, whenever you go with someone elite as Coker. All right.
One observation so far, Wilmot's getting a lot of opportunities for three. They're just not falling yet.
Appears to be a lack of confidence for them from three. All right, we resume with the action here as Lutheran will be inbounding to Coker. I doubt if she'll rest all game. She seems too vital to their game plan to put on the bench for any portion. All right, pass to the corner. Lutheran moving the ball on the post here. Good steal by Lesko. Pass it up. Lamberson on the break. Looks out ahead. Alexander pumps the three. Back out to Lesko. Makes a move. Alexander the pass. Oh, and stolen by Lutheran as Wilmot tried to get it in the paint for an easy layup there. Coker with some fancy dribble moves there. She's got a handle. Oh, she's moving. 4 Wilmot defenders on her. Makes the pass, but her teammate cannot make the layup. Lamberson with the rebound. Oh. And the refs will converse here as they called it Lutheran ball for not much reason that I could see. Dane, what did you see on that play?
Looks like they were about to call a foul. Looks like they're discussing either foul or jump ball.
Okay. And they will call the foul as Lutheran will retain possession of the ball on this end.
Her first, team fifth.
Wilmot's got to be careful here. One more foul and they'll put Lutheran in the bonus. Lutheran inbounds. Pass over. Coker has it. She drives. Good pass to her teammate. Hey, and Wilmot ball as she cannot contain possession of the pass and went out of bounds. Here comes Lamberson up the court. Pass to Zeno. Deep mid-range jumper. Off the glass. And let's go with the board. Goes up and draws the foul. She's playing with some intensity in the paint right now.
Foul on Hagel, her second. Let's go to the line. Shoot 2.
And Lesko will shoot 2 here on the shooting foul.
Shoreland right now playing with 3 pointers, 2 fouls.
Very dangerous, if you ask me. And she misses the first free throw. This is the time we need to capitalize, right here. Lesko to attempt the second. She puts it up. And the second is good. Wilmot will take a 3-point lead as the score is 14-11. Hawker dribbles it down. Once brought out a double team. She dribbles around it. Oh, and a steal! Alexander. Oh, she overpasses Lesko and what would have been an easy layup.
That possession will have pulled out would look like a 1-2-2 zone.
Wilmot obviously switching up their defensive scheme here to counter Coker.
Right, so it's a 1-3-1.
All right, here comes Coker. Facing that zone again. She gets it in the paint. And a travel. Wilmot will get the ball back. And this is big. If they can close out this half on a scoring run here, potentially be up 6, maybe 8 points, be a big confidence booster going into the second half. Ketterhagen dribbles. Gets it to Lesko. Lesko back to Ketterhagen. She dribbles. Back to Lesko. They're passing nicely around the perimeter. Alexander with a step back 3. Oh, hits the rim and bounces out. Coker with the board, and she takes it down. Oh, the dribble moves are impressive. Out to the perimeter. Back to mid-range jumper for Lutheran. It's off, but they get the board. Another bad shot, and they get a third board. Wilmot.
Thank you with the board.
Coming down. Pass to Alexander. Pull up 3. Oh. Off the rim. And Zeno fights for the rebound. And a travel on Lutheran. Post board. Alexander to inbound here.
Wilmot playing with 3 posts right now after Hickey gets subbed out.
Looks like they're trying to go in the paint. They know they're in bonus, so they're trying to draw more fouls. Let's go. Oh, good block. And Coker takes it down. Good moves. Money mid-range jumper. She cuts the score back to 14-13. Wilmot advantage by 1 point. Oh, and it'll be Wilmot's ball on the other end. As it was knocked out of Lesko's ball, but promptly went out of bounds. Alexander to inbound here. We're waiting on the referees to give her the ball. And the pass. Morgan has it. She drives. Kicks out. Alexander, the floater. Oh, off the rim. Another tough break, but she fights for the rebound. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds, and it will be Lutheran ball. Dane, how are you surprised by the guard scoring more than Zeno here early? Coming in, I think we both thought that Zeno would hold the weight of the offense, but it's not been the case here.
And maybe just based off of Shoreland's scheme, they may have come in with the exact thought that Wilmot did. Having to stop Coker, Shoreland will stop.
And a nice 3 by Coker there. She is really something else. As Lutheran takes the lead 16-14. Lamberson into Zeno. Easy layup. And Wilmot ties the game 16-all. Here comes Coker. Dribbling. Passes. Mid-range jumper by Lutheran. Falls short. They get the board, though. Put another shot back up. Falls short again. Lutheran with a third board. And it looks like they'll draw a foul.
Foul on Zeno, her first.
Foul will go on Zeno. And Lutheran will shoot 2 from the line. Dayton Pye shooting 2. Puts the first one up. And it rims out. sub for Lutheran here as Natalie Brug checks into the game. Second shot by Pye. It's up, and it's off the back. She misses both. And timeout Wilmot. This is an unfortunate call of timeout. I think Coach called it there before he realized that they might have had a chance to go on a fast break there. And Dane, as long as we have this timeout, how do you feel new head coach Jared Boyd is doing in his very first game as a Panther?
I think he's doing very well. He has a very tough debut, obviously, dealing with Shelby Coker, a very good player and a very good Shoreland Lutheran team that beat us last year.
Yeah, I like the way he's mixing up the defensive scheme. As you noted, they switched to a zone here to deal with Coker, and she's not seemed as effective. The turn on here for the students is, well, more than I imagine, as almost one section is half full. They came out in numbers tonight. And the same can be said for Lutheran, who almost fill up half a whole fan section on the other side of the gym. Both teams coming out of the timeout here. Wilmot will have the ball with the game tied 16 apiece. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first half of basketball here. And I think down the stretch here, the remaining 7 minutes, I expect Zeno to get some more points. She's been a little bit quiet. She's been tough on the boards and had that big block on defense. But I expect her to get some points here. Passing around the perimeter here. Zeno, top of the key to Lamberson. Lamberson drives, puts up a floater. Oh, rims out. Unfortunate. Looked like an easy look. Coker with the board. She's running on the offense. Good pass to her teammate. Oh, defense strong here. Pass back out to Coker. She's looking for an opening. She's drawing the double team here. And Becca Bell with the stout defense and a steal. They're running on the break. Good pass into the paint. Becca Bell with an easy 2 points. Wilmot will take an 18-16 lead here. Great possession there as they turn defense into offense on the break. And Lutheran will call a timeout. They're obviously wavered here by the defensive scheme that Wilmot's putting out there. Coach Boyd really showing what he's got in his first home game here. And there's high expectations as the Panthers finished with a very good record last year and finished second in conference. Dana, what do you think you can achieve with this team?
I think the sky's the limit. We have a lot of returning players. It'll be interesting to see who will step up and take a big role.
I agree with the sentiment here. As we come out of the timeout, Lutheran inbound. Coker will run point here as she takes the ball up the court. She's seeing the double team again from Bell and Hickey. Good defense. Hickey picks her up. Bell, pass to the perimeter. Shoreland works it in. Oh, that shot was contacted, but they get the board. And an easy 2 points for Lutheran coming off the second chance. All right, driving. Lamberson. Oh, good move. Oh, she missed the easy layup, though. And Lutheran with the board. Coker, running ball in the other direction. Good pass into the paint. And they missed the layup. Lutheran with the second chance attempt, though, and will score off the board, taking a 20-18 lead. Oh, and the possession will stay with Wilmot as it bounced out of bounds off the Lutheran player. Sub here as Ashley Lesko checks in for Morgan Zeno. Lesko did well to get in the line 2 times earlier this game already. Pass to Alexander. Screen by Bell. Alexander works it inside to Lesko. Dishes outside to Lamberson. Pulls a 3. Oh, off the rim. They have not been shooting well outside, and a foul on Alexander there.
Her second.
And that will give Lutheran a 1-and-1 opportunity at the line.
Kessler to the line, shooting 1 out of bonus.
All right, the first shot here. Up and no good. So the score remains. Here's Wilmot. Good pass to Lesko. Lesko gives to Alexander. Alexander the cut. Out to Bell. She pulls a three. Hey! Wilmot converts on what is their first three-pointer of the game, taking a 21-20 lead. Coker taking the ball. She's still seeing that double team. This time with Lesko, though, and Hickey. Dish back out to Lesko. And they're passing it around here. They find a good look at the bucket, but they can't get it. And Wilmot fouls. And Lutheran will shoot 2 at the line.
Foul on Bell, her first.
First shot from Marlo Kramer is up and good. Lutheran ties the score at 21 apiece. Kramer awaits the ball. She'll put up her second shot here. Up and good. So Shoreland Lutheran will take a 22-21 lead. The Pacers leading the Panthers here late in the first half. Hickey dribbles around, puts up a shot, and it falls way short. But Wilmot will keep the ball as Lutheran touched it on the way down. Lamberson here to inbound. She throws it in to Becca Bell, who gets an easy layup, and Wilmot will reclaim the lead here, 23-22. Coker brings the ball down, calls a play. Oh, she wants Lamberson one-on-one. Dishes it to the perimeter. Bell with good defense. Wilmot here not allowing Coker to get open. Good D in the paint as Coker goes up. No foul, but she gets the board. Fighting. Good dish. And her teammate misses as well. Lesko with the rebound. Wilmot with great defense there, not allowing Coker to get a basket. Hickey. Good pass. Oh, Becca Bell is wide open in the paint. And that's back-to-back possessions where Bell has been open in the paint. 25-22. Wilmot with the lead. Dave, what do you see that's allowing Bell to get wide open looks there as Coker pulls and misses a three?
I think Shoreland's been lacking a little bit on their post defense once Zeno got out.
I agree. I think they're underestimating how deep this Wilmot bench just is. Drive by Coker. She puts it up and a foul. I believe it's on Lesko. My correction, it's on Lamberson, and Zeno will check in the game here for Bell. And Bell did tremendous off the bench. Coker will shoot 1-and-1 here as Wilmot leads 25-22. First one is up, and it is good. Shoreland has been rather inconsistent for the line except for Coker. Here's Coker. Second shot. Up. And it is good as well. And the Pacers will cut it to just a 1-point lead. 25-24 Wilmot. Lamberson into Lesko in the paint. Just up to Zeno. Oh, and a steal. Wow. Great defense there by Lutheran as they're slowing it down. They want to play at their tempo. Coker. Step back. Oh, great dribble move. Three-pointer. Rattles out. They get the board. And it's going to be a foul on Wilmot here.
Foul on Ketterhagen for second.
Dayton Pye will shoot.
Pye to the line.
Wilmot dealing with a little foul trouble of their own. They now have 4 players with 2 fouls.
That doesn't look good going forward, Dane. And Pye will make the first one. Shoreland ties up the game at 25 apiece. Pye shooting her second. It is up and it is good. Lutheran takes a 1-point lead here. Lamberson running point. Oh, they left Zeno alone in the paint. And you know what's going to happen when you do that. Zeno with an easy layup, 27-26. Wilmot reclaims the lead. Coker gets a screen, drives to the paint. Oh, great defense. And a charge. Strong fundamentals there. And as Dane pointed out, third big foul as she is vital to their game plan. And a sub here for Lutheran as Natalie Brugg comes back into the game. And actually, Coker will check out here. It's a big surprise as Rebecca Kostler comes in. I think Wilmot needs to capitalize here, Dane. What do you think?
This is go time right now.
Yeah, 3 minutes to go in the half with Coker out. And they pull a three. Oh, off the board. But they get it back. Zeno the rebound. And she's fouled on the way up. Wilmot with a chance to push the lead to 3 points here. And this will be big with Coker out. They're going to need some big back-to-back possessions here on offense. Zeno the shot. Puts it up. First is good. Wilmot puts the lead at 28-26. Zeno. Second shot. It's up. Off the rim. Zeno fights for the rebound, and Wilmot gets it. Puts it up. Oh, no dice there. But the foul.
Should be the third on Ketterhagen.
Yes, indeed it is. And Wilmot spoils will look like a promising second possession there off the board.
Hill to the line.
And it'll be a 1-and-1 situation for Hill here. She puts up the first, and it is good. Lutheran cuts back into the lead here, down by 1. The second shot up, and it is good as well. Lutheran ties the game at the line there. Lamberson brings it down. Back out to Zeno. She dribbles on the perimeter. Gives it up there. Drive. Pass back out to Lamberson. She's waiting. Pass to Zeno. She's looking for an opening. Cuts. Out. 3-point attempt. And it sinks! Wilmot takes the lead. 31-28.
We're seeing a full court press now.
Oh, and they get the steal. Out at the top of the key. Hickey. She's got the ball. She's waiting. Out to Lesko. Lesko to Lamberson. Lamberson on the drive. Puts up a floater in the lane, and it falls just short. Lutheran get the board and the ball back. Wilmot could close out this half strong with a big lead here. Ooh! As Lamberson takes the fall, but no call. Into the paint, and Lutheran with what should have been easy misses point blank. Another shot up after the board, and Lutheran will get 2 points there. Lutheran cuts it back down to 1. Wilmot needs a bucket of big. Oh! Pulls up from 3. D! Zeno! From almost NBA range. 34-30. Wow, no one would have thought coming in game she would do that. As Lutheran runs back down on the other end for an easy layup. 32-34, Wilmot with the lead here. Another 3. It's off the glass. And here comes Lutheran. Wilmot has really picked up the intensity here as Rebecca Kessler has the ball. She passes it into the paint, and they miss the layup. Wilmot on the break. Lamberson from 3. Oh, misses. Fouls the board, though. Good layup. Wilmot up 36-32. They're playing with some intensity down the stretch here to close out the half. And a timeout is charged to Lutheran.
Should be their third timeout of the half.
That could prove to be costly later in the game. And personally, I don't think it's worth it with merely 35.4 seconds left in the half. I think they should have just waited it out. Dane, what adjustment do you see here late in the second half or first half that's allowed Wilmot to come back in this game?
I think a lot of variance in the defense. We saw some full court press. Also, the three-point shot is finally falling.
Yeah, indeed. They had four possessions there where they converted on 2 threes, and especially with that deep three by Zeno. I think especially Zeno's really stepped it up. She's getting a little bit more selfish, not passing as much, but it's resulting in points, so I'd encourage it.
If she started out slow, she's really gaining some stride.
Yep. All right. Wilmot up 4 here, 36-32, 35 seconds remain in the first half. Coker takes the court again. And she has the ball. Coker dribbling up. Becca Bell covering her. Wilmot playing good defense. Coker's got nowhere to go. She's looking for an opening. Backing up. She gets a screen. Doesn't work. Bell still covering her. Coker. Oh, she stumbles. 10 to go. 9. Coker's got nowhere to go. This defense is smothering her. 7, 6. You hear the countdown. She pulls a 3. It's off. And Wilmot ball here with 2.4 to go. I think that's the best defensive possession they've had all day. Coker had nowhere to go with the ball.
Very good defense.
And with 2.4 to go, Wilmot will inbound. I assume they'll just dribble it out. Maybe a desperation shot here. But they should be proud of themselves. They've got a 4-point lead here going into the second half after being down for most of the first. On a steal. But comes nothing as the clock goes up. Wilmot leading 36-32 against Shoreland Lutheran here at the end of the first half. We will join you. All right, Coker here. She has the ball. Dribbling down court. Looking around. She has 17 points through the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking to add on down court as her team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. And she has 17 points through the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking to add on down over and back as her team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points through the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking to add on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points through the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking to add on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points through the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking to add on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Let's go out. She has 17 points in the first half. Coker here. She has the ball. And she's looking at on down over and back here. Team trails by 4. Looking around with the board. Lamberson will take it down the court, running the point. She dribbles, calls the play, over to Lesko. Lesko dishes to Hickey. Hickey on the drive, over to Lamberson, pulls a three. It's good! Wilmot with a 41-32 lead, their biggest of the game. Dave, what do you see on offense right now that's allowing them to get such good looks?
Well, right now, Lamberson is hot. She has back-to-back buckets after not scoring in the first half.
I agree. They're working her into the system here. And a mid-range jumper there by Lutheran as they will cut the lead down to 41-34. Zeno, another three, and it falls just short. Good look by her. I think she should be pulling those. Coker drives, dishes. Oh, and a pass out by Dayton will go out of bounds. Wilmot ball. She threw it away. Coker has looked to pass primarily to Dayton now. She's handled the ball well, but has not had too many points. Lamberson drives. Dish out to Lesko. Lesko on the perimeter. Dribbles it in. Lamberson passes the three. Zeno. Wilmot playing around here. In the paint. Throws it up. Oh, layup miss. Coker, rebound. She's running. Pulls up a three in transition. Off the board. And Lamberson, she gets the rebound. She's running. Wilmot with fast break opportunity here. Zeno mid-range jumper, and it's off. Oh, what the board. Wilmot keeps possession here. Lamberson, floater. That one's off too. Two good looks for Wilmot. They just couldn't convert on either. Pass had Coker with great vision there. Easy layup, and Lutheran misses it. Zeno the board. She's looking for a point guard to give it to. Drops it off. Good pull up, and they miss. Wilmot's had some good looks here down the stretch, but they missed all of them. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Wilmot.
Alexander, her 13 first.
And Lutheran will inbound here to Coker. She takes the ball down court. Defense there by Claus. Dish. They've got on the perimeter. Oh, good move. Good pass, but it goes off the foot of her teammate. Coker was trying to get it in the paint there. Zeno brings up the court for Wilmot. Gives it to Lamberson. Over the corner, Claus. Dishes. Hickey. Splash on the three.
Great pass by Claus.
Great ball movement overall. Wilmot takes a 10-point lead here. Coker has looked ineffective at the start of the second half. And she will draw a foul there. I don't believe it'll be on the shot, though. Looks like a blocking foul. And it is, but Claus is third, so she's got to be careful here. And checking in for Lutheran is Kayla Pagel for Kesley Hill. Kelsey Hill. Inbound. Lutheran works it to the perimeter. They get it. Coker with it. She's looking for an opening. Can't find one. Great defense by Wilmot. She's working around the perimeter. Ooh, good crossover. Claus stays with her though. Oh, great move to the basket as she gets a layup. That might have been her most impressive basket of the night, even though it only counts for 2. She had some nice handles there. Zeno works in the perimeter. Pull up from Claus and falls short. Lutheran the rebound. Wilmot pressing right here. Trying to force a turnover. And they do! Great job there by the defense to force a bad pass. Dana, what's helped the Panthers build this lead here?
I think right now we're pressuring Shelby Coker right now, and the shots are falling.
I would agree. Coker has been not effective at all. Besides that nice cut she had where she chained together some dribble moves, she has not looked as good as she did in the first half. Here comes Lamberson. Dishes. Back out to Bell. Bell to Lamberson. Lamberson looking to penetrate. She gets in the paint. Puts up a step-around jumper and doesn't go in. Lutheran the rebound. On the run. Looks up. Cherry picks a point, and they missed the layup. Should have been easy, but Wilmot running it here. Dish to the corner. Lamberson doesn't take the three. Oh, and the pass is stolen. She tried to get it to Zeno in the paint.
Zeno, first second. Team third.
And Lamberson will check out of the game. Wilmot's lineup right now is Ketterhagen, Zeno, Bell, Hickey, and Claus. Ooh, good move by Coker. She's desperately trying to get to the basket here, but the Wilmot's defense has really stepped up. They've got nowhere to go, and a travel. Zeno with great defense forces the travel there. And Lutheran looks just confused right now. They don't know what to do. They've got nowhere to go with the ball. Coker's not effective. And it doesn't look like they've got a second scorer on this team right now. Hickey with the ball at the perimeter. Dribbles around, looks for a pass. Gets it to Bell. Pull up, mid-range, off the rim. Bell with the rebound. Oh, she got it wrestled away from her. But the press, and Wilmot forces the ball out of her hand to a bad pass. But Lutheran gets it down court. Easy layup, and that'll be an and one. Wow. Wilmot looked like they had that all wrapped up there, but somehow Lutheran got a pass out.
Very good opportunity to take a charge there. Unfortunately, that will be her fourth foul, though.
And Sulphur shooting, and she misses it. And it will be Wilmot ball as it went out of bounds off Lutheran. Oh, my correction. They're going to say it went out off Wilmot. Lutheran will maintain possession on Wilmot's side of the court. Rebecca Kessler to inbound. And they get it into Coker. Coker working on Claus. She gets by her. Puts up a floater. It's off. And Claus with the rebound. She's running fast break here. Looks down court. Dishes. Hickey. Oh, almost hit 3, but Lamberson with a good board there. Lamberson hits perimeter. Goes to Bell. Bell inside. Great pass. But they can't catch it in the paint. And it'll stay here with Wilmot. Ashley Lesko is looking to be a big part of Wilmot's offense here in the paint. Shoots the ball. Drives. Out to Hickey. Deep 3. Oh! What a shot! As Wilmot takes a 47-38 lead. I did not think she was going to pull that, but Wilmot has come out with confidence and shooting the 3-ball well. Good pass in the paint for Lutheran. And a travel. Wilmot's defense is stepping up. Coach Boyd must have had some inspiring halftime words because Wilmot is playing like a whole different team this second half. Well, it's Lamberson. Lamberson the drive. Out to Claus. Claus pulls a 3, and it's in! Back-to-back threes as Wilmot hits the 50-point mark early here in the second half. 50-38. Oh! Claus nearly steals it. Here comes Coker. Oh, great Euro step as she weaves her way to the hoop. Coker cuts the lead back down to 10 for Wilmot. Here's Claus. Works her way inside. Dishes to Lamberson. Lamberson heaves the 3. Oh, and that one nearly falls as well. They're hot from outside right now. Coker dribbles. She takes on the whole team. Dishes it out. Midi. And her teammate can cash in on it as Shoreland cuts the lead to 48. And there's a timeout called here by Wilmot. Well, then, what's impressed you most by Coach Boyd's coaching play in the second half?
I think one of the things that she's really relied on Caroline Claus. She had 3 fouls in the first half, and she has done a very efficient job guarding Shelby Coker.
All right, and Wilmot will come out of this timeout as we have a wrong score on the screen here. Sorry, it's 50-42. Wilmot beating Shoreland right now. And I must say, the second half has been impressive. Coach Boyd has come out, and they just look like the better team. Coker's been held to minimum points. She's looked effective on all but maybe 2 or 3 drives. And Rachel Jenkins will check into the game now for Wilmot, seeing her first action of the game. As Wilmot lineup looks like Jenkins, Bell, Lamberson, Claus, and Hickey. Inbound. Lamberson will run the floor. And the steal. Working in. Oh, good defense in the paint there. It looked like Lutheran had an easy layup. Oh, good pass up. Pass out. Jenkins, a deep 2. It's off the front rim, but good board as Bell fights. And layup by Claus as Wilmot pushes the lead back to 10 points. Great second effort there with the rebound. Coker. She's looking. Great defense here again. She finds a seam, dishes it out to her teammate on the perimeter. Jenkins playing some good defense here. Oh, she puts the pressure on. And Rachel Jenkins forces the turnover. That's what you like to see. Defense coming off the bench. And Bell will sub out here. And Zeno comes in. All right, Zeno will inbound here to Lamberson as Wilmot tries to build on the second half lead with 9:37 to go. Lamberson with the ball. Dribbles, gives to Zeno. Zeno maneuvers the perimeter. There's Hickey. Puts up a shot, and the floater won't fall. Lutheran the rebound. They dish it out. Coker tries to run the fast break. Works it in. Oh, good pass in the paint. Shot up by Lutheran. They'll miss the mid-range jumper. And the rebound goes to Lutheran. They fought for it there. Coker works it inside. Great pass. And no foul. Wilmot with good defense. Zeno and Jenkins combining for the stop. And Hickey, misses the fast break layup. And Jenkins can't get the rebound and should be called for a reach. Wow. Really wasted opportunity there. It looked like Wilmot would have 2 points, but instead they end up with a foul and a missed opportunity. Here comes Coker. She's not had as an impressive game as last time they played when she dropped 38 points and 8 boards. She's trying to work it inside, but Jenkins just won't allow it. Good defense here by Wilmot as they pull mid-range jumper. It goes out. And ball will, the refs can't decide. It looked like it's going to stay with Lutheran, and it will. Lutheran inbounding here. And they're trying to get to Coker as always. And they do. Good dribble move. She gets in the paint. Good pass. And Lutheran can't finish. Zeno altered that shot and grabbed the board. And draws the reach foul. What a play there by Zeno. Dana, she's really kicked up the intensity. And even if the stats don't show it, I think she's a big reason why they've drawn a lead here.
Definitely very effective performance.
Wilmot awaiting the ball here. Zeno inbound to Lamberson. Lamberson's going to run the offense here. She goes. Pass back to Zeno. Zeno looking to drive. She gets the double team. And a steal by Lutheran. Coker out in space. This should be an easy 2. And it is. Lutheran will draw the lead back down to 8. Good shot in the paint. And Lamberson converts on the floater. Wilmot answers right back to the easy points. Coker looking for somewhere to get in. The defense has stymied her. Jenkins switches onto her. Good defense. Pulls a 3, and it's short. Zeno the rebound. Dishes it. Lamberson. They've been running the offense through her a lot tonight. Looks. Pass back to Zeno. She thought about a 3. Gets it over to Alexander. Back to Lamberson. Pulls a 3. Oh, it rolls out. And Lutheran will get the rebound. Coker running in space again. Lamberson picks her up. Ooh, looks like a travel, but she gets right to the hoop and scores. Coker puts them back up at 46. Just an 8-point game. Lamberson drives and travels. It's an unfortunate series of events here for Wilmot. 2 possessions in a row. And checking out for Lutheran is Kelsey Hill. And coming in will be Dayton Pye. Here comes Lutheran. And Coker makes a move at the perimeter, pulls a 3, and it's off. Rebound falls out to Lamberson. She's running the court. Oh, good move! In! And let's go with an easy 2 off the move from Lamberson. Wilmot back up 10. Score 56-46, and the Pacers will call a timeout. Dang, that last move there by Lamberson, she hit the defender with a spin move, and the rest was in the books.
And she brought an extra defender up, and that left Lesko wide open for a layup.
Really just a great game plan. I can't say it enough. Coach Boyd has come out, and he has known exactly what to do for this offense. He stopped Coker, and really that's all there's been to it. Solid defense and good looks for Wilmot. They've shot the 3 well when open, and they've got it in the paint when they needed to.
So far, we have not seen a zone defense, but the man-to-man defense has been very effective in stopping Shelby Coker this half.
I'm excited to see what the last 6 minutes and 48 seconds holds for us in the second half as the Panthers lead 56-46. And the timeout is ended here as the Lady Panthers take the court. Wilmot is playing a great game so far. And they're actually on pace, and Wilmot is right at their scoring total average from last year. Last year they averaged 56.5 points a game, and they're 56 right now as Coker sees the double team. Oh, Zeno with a great steal. She switched on the defender late in the possession and snagged the ball. Lamberson on the drive. Oh, she throws the defender. But Alexander fights for the ball, and we're going to see a jump here. The crowd is not happy with that call, as they're going to give Lutheran the ball here. Coker playing a great game, even though the defense has stepped up here. She's really the only effective scorer on her team thus far. And she has 25 points right now. And a great shot there. The and one by Natalie Brug, it looks like. Yep. Natalie has played great off of the bench tonight, giving the Pacers a much-needed boost in offense and defense, and she'll convert the and one, putting the Wilmot at just a 7-point lead now. And I didn't quite catch that last play, Dane. Can you fill me in?
Well, we got a timeout by Wilmot. There was great pressure by Shoreland Lutheran's defense.
Okay. Wilmot's going to have to keep this defense up if they want to win. With just 6:05 to go, they've kind of been losing the lead here. As they haven't been scoring as much. The three-pointer was vital early in the first part of this half, but it's kind of died away. And we're coming out of the timeout now. Wilmot's lineup is as follows. We have Bell, Lesko, Alexander, Hickey, or excuse me, not Hickey, Lamberson, and the inbound. Alexander gives it to Bell on the drive. Good floater, up and in. Wilmot up to 58 points. They have beaten their average from last season as a shot by Lutheran falls short. Second effort, can't get it. And ball will go to Wilmot as it bounced off Lutheran. Checking in is Hickey for Rita. Bell to inbound. Lamberson with the ball. Her defender is pressing her. Dribbles down. Tries to cut somewhere. Oh, good pass to Hickey. Alexander gets it in. And Bell with a big bucket. Back-to-back scores for Bell as the Panthers push it to 60 points here. Just as we said, they needed to step it up on offense. They've gone up 11 points. Great move by Coker on the perimeter. Gets it out to Dayton. Dayton travels Coker and a travel. Wilmot will get the ball back. Dayton has been Coker's primary passing partner here, but she hasn't been that effective. She usually gives it right back. Inbound here. Lamberson running the offense. Gives it up to Hickey. Hickey to Alexander. Alexander dribbles. Passes to Bell. Bell gives it right back. Alexander inside. And Zeno will be fouled. Alexander to inbound here. And, oh, kicked ball on Lutheran, and Wilmot will retain possession on this end. It looks like Ketterhagen will return for Lamberson. A switch of guards here. Inbound, Alexander. Out to Ketterhagen. Pass to Alexander. The pull-up. The three is good! Heavily contested. but she splashes it 63-49. Wilmot's offense cannot be stopped, scoring on 3 consecutive possessions as Coker pulls a 3, and that's good as well. Coker answers with a 3 of her own, and adding to an impressive game. Zeno with the ball at the perimeter. Dribbles around. Gives it up to Ketterhagen. Ketterhagen to Bell. Bell to Zeno in the post. And a turnover, as I think she walked. Dana, the scoring outburst in the last minute and a half, what do you think's fueled it? Is it weak offense or better? Is it weak defense or better offense?
I think Shelby Coker knows what she has to do to win this game. She does not want to lose.
Yeah, she's looking for the three-pointer every possession right now. And if they're going to give it to her, she's going to take it. She's been tremendous tonight. Oh, a deep 3 from Curryland! She puts them at 55 points. What a shot by Coker. She is not going down easy. Bell with the cut, puts up a floater. It rolls out. Unfortunate for the Panthers there. Coker going to run with it. She's going to try to pull up again, a step back. Oh, and that one rims out. She nearly had back-to-back threes. Lutheran with the board. Out to Coker. Coker trying to pull up again. She's looking for it. Gets around the defender. Tries to pass. Gives it to Dayton. Dayton dribbles to the perimeter. Gives it to Coker. Coker inside. And she draws the foul.
That may be Ketterhagen's 5th foul.
And that would be unfortunate. She's really helped coming off the bench today. Coach having an impromptu huddle right now during the free throw. And there's a stoppage of play. Both teams huddled at their bench as Coker is set to shoot here. The refs are calling them back out. And here they come.
Coker to the line. Shooting 1 of those.
Coker with an impressive 31 points with 3:25 yet to go in the game. She puts it up. And it's good. She makes good on the 1-and-1, and she'll get to shoot her second free throw right now. As the score is 63-56 and 57 as she converts on the second. Coker's cut it to a 6-point game. She has been a one-man army out here, hitting consecutive threes down the stretch. Lamberson drives, cut back. Alexander, 3, rims out. Board by Bell. Bell is ganged up in the paint and jump ball. Great awareness there by this Lutheran team. And checking in for Lutheran here is Rebecca Kessler. Coach is trying to get the starters back out there, it looks like. Good inbound. And a walk. That's unfortunate. The last thing Wilmot wants to do right now is give Coker a chance to put him back in the lead here. She's hit back-to-back threes. She's been hot down the stretch. Dane, I think that right now Wilmot has to take long offensive possessions, try to bleed this clock a little bit.
Well, there haven't been too many offensive rebounds. There was one on the last possession, but Wilmot's really laid off on those.
And great defense there by Wilmot as they force a turnover. Lamberson running the offense here. Zeno the screen. Lamberson dishes to the paint. Oh, and a steal by Dayton. And they'll get it over to Coker as she tries to bring this game back within reach. Down 6. She's got ISO on Lamberson. They bring up a second defender into the paint. Great pass. And a bucket. Well executed offense there by Shoreland. And I don't think their coach, Holly Barr, has been given enough credit. I think that, well, Coker handles most of the offense. I think she does a well job including other players in the post with the pick and roll. And Zeno tries to draw the foul, but she doesn't get it. Coker, the board. She's running in space. The pass. And they'll draw a foul. Wilmot up 63-59. But Lutheran is closing in fast. Coker showing her versatility down the stretch by both passing and shooting. Kessler with her first shot. From the line, and it is in off the rim. In checks Hickey for Lamberson. Second shot, and it rolls out. Wilmot up only 3 points right now. It's a one-possession game, 63-60. Lamberson with the ball. Dribbles it. Zeno at the perimeter. She's looking for a screen. A travel. The refs have been blowing their whistle a lot this second half. Wilmot's got to stand tall on defense here if they want a chance of this game. Only 1:40 to go, and they're just up 3 points against this tough Lutheran squad. Coker gets it in the paint. Good layup! And she is really showing that she's not going down without a fight. She cuts it to 1 point. She's put the team on her back the second half. And Lamberson cuts in. Good pass to the perimeter. Hickey a three. Off the rim. And Lutheran the board. Out in space. Good defense. Hickey the steal. Over to Lamberson. Lamberson looking for someone to pass to. They can bleed the clock here a little bit. Oh, a jump ball. Great defense by Lutheran. And with Lutheran having possession here, just down by 1, Wilmot's in threat of losing the lead for the first time since early in the first half. Cocker's really put on display why she's one of the better female players in the state. She has the ball. Lamberson guarding. Dribbles. Cuts in the lane. Dish to the perimeter. A steal. Bell. They get it back. Coker. Dribbles. Oh, and they call a reach on Wilmot there. Tough break. And with Lutheran in the bonus, it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity here with only 48.3 seconds to go. These are a big pair of free throws if she makes the first one. It's up. It's in. Coker has tied the game at 63 apiece. This second free throw is big. Wilmot's offense has been ineffective down the stretch. Second free throw. It's good. Coker has brought her team back and into the lead. Time out, Wilmot. Wow, Dane, what do you think down the stretch? Why do you think Coker's been allowed to get back into this? What change do you see in the defense?
I don't know. I think we might see a zone defense pretty quick.
All right.
They seem to be very effective in stopping her.
I agree. Zone was effective in the first half when they had to slow her down a little bit and when they built that solid lead.
I would also expect some low post offense from the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, when one looks at the last game they played again, this is a lot closer and much more exciting outcome. As last time, the Lady Pacers beat the Panthers by 10 points. Coker, however, having a similar game. As she has dropped 37 points, and in their last outing, as you can see, she dropped 38, so just one shy of matching last time. It's obvious she's a special type of player. Both teams coming out of the timeout now. Wilmot's going to need to draw something up here that works. Coach Boyd, his team's back is against the wall with just 48 seconds to go. They trail by 1. They built a large lead early in this half, but they've lost it to Coker. Good inbound. Alexander, she drives. Good defense here, though. Let's go. Off screen, Alexander, up and in! Wilmot draws a 1-point lead, 65-64. But here comes Coker. All eyes are on her. She might choose to end this game. 24, she drives. Good block! Zeno with the board off the block. She drives out. Wilmot can run this clock out now. And a foul by Coker. Smart play there.
Currently, Shoreland only with 3 fouls. It's going to take a while for them to begin bonus.
Good observation there, Dane. They've been pretty safe this half, and I think I credit that to their coach, Holly Barr. I think she's coached a much better second half than first half. And Lutheran calls a timeout here, as both teams will go back to their huddle.
Both teams now only with 1 timeout apiece.
That could be crucial coming down the stretch here. Just 16.3 seconds to go.
Important to note, Shelby Coker now has 4 fouls.
Could become important if this game goes to overtime. Fans sitting on the edge of their seat here, folks. The energy in the air is palpable. Both teams obviously looking to start their season off strong with a win against a solid team. And we will resume play here as both teams break their huddle. Dana, what kind of defense do you expect out of Wilmot here should Shoreland get the ball back?
I always expect man-to-man still. It's definitely tough to tell.
I think it's definitely tough to contain Coker. She's been everywhere tonight. Wilmot to inbound. It's Lesko. Inbounds. And foul. And with 15.4 seconds to go, Wilmot would have to inbound again. As Dave pointed out, Shoreland still has 2 to give. Lesko doesn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Oh! And a violation there, I believe. Oh, the coach called a timeout. Great play there, but that's his last timeout. Obviously preferable to the turnover, but that hurt. Dana, what do you think they talk about in the huddle this close of a game down the stretch?
I think we just got to get the ball inbound, get some real good free throw shooters.
I agree. Free throws are key. This game's going to be won at the line. A 2-point lead is not safe enough for me. The way Coker's been shooting the second half, we're going to need all 3 of those points. And here is Lesko again to inbound. And she's looking around. Gets it in. Bounce pass to Lamberson. Lamberson, she's fouled. And she's fouled by Dayton.
Important to note they took off 2 precious seconds.
Here we go. Let's go to inbound for a 3rd time. Coach Holly Barr looks aggravated with her team's defense right now. Dead ball foul. And it's a dead ball foul on Lutheran, which is costly because it puts Wilmot into the bonus. Let's go to inbound. She finds Lamberson. And they're trying to follow her, but Lamberson's too quick. She runs out the clock. And with just 8.1 to go, Lamberson will go to the line. That was a huge play by Lamberson to avoid contact and the foul. 1 and 1.
2 big free throws. Well, really big 1-and-1 coming up here. Shoreland Lutheran does have a timeout if they need to set up the offense.
And as I said earlier, I'm only feeling safe if Lamberson hits both of these. The way Coker's been shooting, she's unstoppable. And the first one is in. A high arcing free throw by Lamberson gets the job done. She'll have one more opportunity here. Here comes the second. Puts it up. It's good! Wilmot up by 3 here as Lamberson hits 2 clutch free throws. Oh! And Lutheran turns the ball over. That should be the game. Let's Go just has to inbound it. And as long as Wilmot makes at least one free throw, it should put this one away. Let's Go. Inbounds. And a loose ball foul.
Big foul on Shoreland's Pie. Not sure how effective that will be the rest of the way.
And that will send Lamberson to the line. Let's see if she can ice the game here. 1 point should end this game.
I'm surprised after those 2 missed free throws that Shoreland did not take their final timeout.
Coach Holly Barr must really believe in her team. She had a little huddle, but she's letting him back out. She's not using her final timeout. A surprise in a close game like this. Lamberson the first. It's up. It's good! Lamberson has hit 3 free throws in a row. She has put the dagger in this Lutheran team. And her second. Up. Good as well. Strong fundamentals shown down the stretch by this Wilmot team. Coker, a 3. It goes off. And that'll do it, folks. Your Wilmot Panthers beat Lutheran by a score of 69-64, despite Shelby Coker dropping 37 points.
Very strong effort by the Panthers in their season opener.
All the props go to Coach Boyd as he wins his first coach as coach of the Panthers. A very impressively coached game by him, as he wasn't able to contain Coker too much, but he didn't allow the rest of the team to do anything at all. Coker scored more than half of her team's points tonight. Dane, do you have anything else to add before we sign off for tonight?
I want to say very, very good all-around performance. There were 3 players scoring in double figures, and Riley Alexander was 1 bucket away.
Wow, that's impressive, sharing the ball like that. I really liked how they utilized many different guards. Wilmot seemed like they had a different shooting guard and different point guard just about every rotation. They really mixed it up down the stretch, and I think that's all credit to Coach Boyd. Thank you, and we will see you for the next Wilmot Panthers home game.